Joan of Arc. Warming up. Discuss in group or pairs and make a list of the weapons used in the old times and in the present times. Weapons used in the past. Stones, bow and arrows, spears, swords, catapults, axes, daggers, etc. Weapons used nowadays. Missiles, bombs, guns, tanks, rifles, nuclear weapons, etc. So second question. Imagine that you are the captain of your school kabaddi team. Your final match is against a very strong team. Your team members are sure that you will lose. How will you boost their morale? Work in groups and prepare a short list of what can encourage the team. You can write it. So third question. Add different proportions to the same action verb changes the meaning of the phrases thus formed. Adding different proportions to the same action verb changes the meaning of the phrases thus formed. For example, call out, announce, call at, visit, call for, summon, call up, make a telephonic call off, cancel. Guess the difference in meanings of the underlined phrases. See the first one. A. He promised to look into the matter. To look into the matter means investigate. So here you have to write investigate. B. He asked me to look for his lost book. To look for here means search. I shall look forward to your arrival. Look forward means await eagerly. See the second one. A. An epidemic of cholera broke out in the village. Broke out means started suddenly. The thieves broke into the locked house. Broke into means entered illegally and forcibly. Entered illegally and forcibly. They broke up their friendship. Here broke up means ended. Question number 3A. You must carry out your duty faithfully. Here carry out means complete. Please carry on with your work. Here carry on means continue. They carried off the trophy in the football matches. Carried off means won. Carry forward the remaining balance to the next page. Carry forward means transfer. Now, what are phrasal verbs? A phrasal verb is a verb that is made up of a main verb together with an adverb or preposition or both. Coming to the lesson, Joan of Arc. The war fought between England and France from 1337 to 1453 has come to be known as the 100 Years' War. Joan was a peasant girl. Peasant girl means simple girl. Born in eastern France, who led the French army to several victories during this war. This play begins at the time when all of northern France and some parts of the southwest were under foreign rule. They were under foreign control. The English controlled some parts and the Burgundians controlled the others. The city of New Orleans, one of the few remaining French cities, was held by the English. The year is 1429. Captain Robert de Baudricourt, a military officer, is seated at the table. His steward, stands facing him. Now it is in format of a conversation. Robert, I told you to throw the girl out. You have 50 armed soldiers and dozens of strong servants to carry out my orders. Are they afraid of her? Steward, no, sir. We are afraid of you. But she puts courage in us. She really doesn't seem to be afraid of anything. Perhaps you could frighten her, sir. Robert, grimly. Grimly means seriously. Perhaps. Where is she now? Steward, down in the courtyard, sir. Robert goes to the window and asks the soldiers to send the girl up. The girl enters. She is a well-built, strong country girl of 17 to 18 years. The squire's glare neither frightens her nor stops her. She speaks confidently. Joan, good morning, Captain Squire. You ought to give me a horse and armor and some soldiers and send me to the Dauphin. Dauphin means the oldest son of the King of France, who would become king after his father. Dauphin means the oldest son of the King of France, who would become king after his father. Here, squire means a person of high rank. Armor means protective clothing of metal or leather worn in battles by soldiers in former times. Robert, this girl is mad. Why didn't you tell me so? You blockhead. Blockhead means a stupid person. Steward, sir, do not anger her. Give her what she wants. Robert, I shall send you back to your father with orders to put you under lock and key. Joan, you think you will, squire? But it won't happen that way. You said you would not see me, but here I am. Robert, so you're assuming that I'll give you what you want? Joan, yes, squire, continues busily. Your horse will cost 16 francs. It is a big amount of money, but I can save it on the armor. I don't need beautiful armor made to my measure. I can find a soldier's armor that will fit me well enough. I shall not want many soldiers. The Dauphin will give me all I need to free Orleans. Robert, shocked. To free Orleans? Joan, simply. Yes, squire. 3 men will be enough for you to send with me. Polly and Jack have promised to come with me. Robert, you mean Monsieur de Polengue? Joan, Monsieur means here Mr. In French. French language they say Monsieur for Mr. Joan, yes, squire. Jack will come willingly. He is a very kind gentleman and gives me money to give to the poor. I think John Godskay will come and Dick the archer and their servants, John of Horncourt and Julian. There will be no trouble for you, squire. I have arranged it all. You have only to give the order. Robert, to the steward. Is this true about Monsieur de Polengue? Steward, eagerly. Yes, sir. And about Monsieur de Metz too. They both want to go with her. Robert goes to the window and shouts into the courtyard. Send Monsieur de Polengue to me, will you? He turns to Joan. Get out and wait in the yard. Why had Joan wanted to meet Captain Square? Joan wanted Captain Square to give her horse and armor and some soldiers and send her to meet the Dauphin. That was the reason she wanted to meet him. Name the persons needed by Joan to free Orleans. Joan needed the following persons to free Orleans: Bertrand de Polignac, Squire Jack, John Godsave, Dick the Archer, and their servants John of Horncourt and Julian. Joan, smilingly, she went to the courtyard and she was about to wait. Joan, smiling brightly at him. Right, Squire, she goes out. Robert, to the steward. Go with her. Stay within call, and keep your eye on her. I shall have her up here again. The steward retreats hastily. Bertrand de Polignac, a French guard, enters, salutes, and stands waiting. Robert, she says you, Jack, and Dick have offered to go with her. What for? Do you take her crazy idea of going to the Dauphin seriously? Polignac, slowly. There is something about her. It may be worth trying. Robert, oh, come on, Polly. You must be out of your mind. Polignac, unmoved. What is wrong with it? The Dauphin is in Signon, like a rat in a corner. Except that he won't fight. The English will take Orleans. He will not be able to stop them. So Polignac said that the Dauphin was in Signon, like a rat in a corner, except that he won't fight. The English will take Orleans. He will not be able to stop them. And Robert said to him, he beat the English the year before last at Montargis. I was with him. Polignac, but his men are cowed. Cowed means frightened. And now he can't work miracles. And I tell you that nothing can save our side now but a miracle. Robert, miracles are all right. Foley, the only difficulty about them is that they don't happen nowadays. Polignac, I used to think so. I'm not so sure now. There is something about her. I think the girl herself is a bit of a miracle. Anyhow, this is our last chance. Let us see what she can do. Robert, wavering. You really think that? Polignac, turning. Is there anything else left for us to think? Let's take a chance. Her words have put fire into me. Have put fire into me means have inspired or motivated. Here wavering means hesitating. Robert, giving up, wave. You are as mad as she is. Was the Dauphin fit to be a prince and heir? The Dauphin was not fit to be the king and heir because he was frightened like a rat in a corner. He was not able to motivate his men or stop the English from taking Orleans. Signon means one of the cities in France where royal family resided. During the 100 Years' War, the Dauphin took refuge in Signon. What was the squire's opinion about miracles? The squire's opinion of miracles was that though they were all right, they did not happen in those days. Polignac, obstinately. We want a few mad people now. See where the same ones have landed us. Robert, I feel like a fool. Still, if you feel sure. Polignac, I feel sure enough to take her to Signon. unless you stop me. I feel sure enough to take her to Chinon unless you stop me. So Polanje wants to take that girl Joan to Chinon, and he is waiting for Robert's saying, Robert, do you think I ought to have another talk with her? Polanje, going to the window. Yes, Joan, come up. Joan enters. Polanje, seriously, gravely means seriously. Be seated, Joan. Robert, what is the name? Joan, they always call me Jenny in Lorraine. Here in France, I am Joan. The soldiers call me the maid. Robert, how old are you? Joan, 17. So they tell me. It might be 19. I don't remember. Robert, I suppose you think raising a siege is as easy as chasing a cow out of a meadow. You think soldiering is anybody's job? Raising a siege means surround from all sides and attack, removing the forces surrounding a place. Joan, I don't think it can be very difficult if God is on your side. Robert, grimly. Grimly means very seriously and sadly. Have you ever seen English soldiers fighting? Have you ever seen them plundering, burning, turning the countryside into a desert? Have you heard no tales of their prince, who is the devil himself, or of the English king's father? Joan, you don't understand, Square. Our soldiers are always beaten because they are fighting only to save their skins, to save their lives. And the shortest way to save your skin is to run away. And the shortest way to save your lives is to run away. But I will tell them all to fight for France. Then they will drive the soldiers before them like sheep. You and Polly will live to see the day when there will be not a single English soldier on the soil of France. What did Robert accuse Polanje of? Robert accused Polanje of being mad, as mad as Joan. What shows Joan is a person of immense faith? Answer will be Joan's statement, I don't think soldiering can be difficult if God is on your side, shows that she is a person of immense faith. Why were the French soldiers always beaten? Answer will be the French soldiers were always trying to save their lives and would run away from the battlefield. Hence they were always beaten in the war. Robert, to Polanje, this may all be nonsense, Polly, but the troops might just be inspired by it, though nothing that we say seems to put any fire into them. Even the Dauphin might believe it, and if she can put some fight into him, she can put it into anybody. Robert, turning to Joan, now you, listen to me and don't cut in before I have time to think. Your orders are that you are to go to Chinon under the escort of this gentleman and 3 of his friends. Joan, radiant, clasping her hands. Oh, thank you, Square. Polanje, how is she to get into the royal presence? Robert, I don't know. How did she get into my presence? I will send her to Chinon and she can say I sent her. Then let come what may. I can do no more. Joan. And the dress? I may have a soldier's dress, Square. Robert. Take what you please. I wash my hands off it. Joan. See, Robert said to her that he is not going to take any responsibility for it. Joan, wildly excited by her success. Come, Polly, she dashes out. Robert, shaking Polange's hand. Goodbye, old man. I am taking a big chance. Few other men would have done it. But as you say, there is something about her. Polange. Yes, there is something about her. Goodbye. This was written by George Bernard Shaw. What dress did Joan want? Joan wanted a soldier's dress. What made Robert finally agree to the plan? Answer will be, Robert thought that Joan might be able to motivate the Dauphin and the troops to fight. He also felt that she had the courage and determination to succeed. He felt that there was something special about her. Hence, he finally agreed to the plan. Coming to the workshop, read the extract from G.B. Shaw's play on Joan of Arc and fill in the tree diagram. Joan of Arc, setting, period, location. Now look at period. Below period, all of you will write 1429. The year 1429. Location, Eastern France. Eastern France. Scene of the given play, a room in a house at a military camp. All of you will write a room in a house at a military camp. Now under character, you will write, here there are 4 arrowheads. So you have to write 4 names. Write Joan, 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 Polenge, Poulengey, Polenge, Square, Robert, Squire, Robert. The next name is Steward, Steward. Next character. Now, coming to the main plot, right here, how Joan persuades, persuades Square Robert, Squire, to give her what she wants, and permit her to go to meet the Dauphin. Now coming to question number 2a, pick out from the extract of the play 2 lines that prove evidence for each of the following. A. Her confidence. Joan of Arc. It is about Joan of Arc. Now see the first one. The answer will be, the Dauphin will give me all I need to free Orleans. The Dauphin will give me all I need to free Orleans. OR Leans. Second one will be, I will teach them all to fight for France. I will teach them all to fight for France. I will teach them all to fight for France. Now see the next one. Her courage. Under that, first one will be, she really doesn't seem to be afraid of anything. She really doesn't seem to be afraid of anything. The second one will be, the square's glare neither frightens her nor stops her. The square's glare neither frightens her nor stops her. See her optimism. Under that, the first one is, if she can put some fight into him, she can put it into anybody. If she can put some fight into him, she can put it into anybody. The second one will be, I don't think it can be very difficult if God is on your side. I don't think it can be very difficult if God is on your side. Now next one is her determination. Under that, first one will be, I have arranged it all. You have only to give the order. I have arranged it all. You have only to give the order. I have arranged it all. You have only to give the order. Under that, the second one will be, you said that you would not see me, but here I am. You said that you would not see me, but here I am. Now E, her patriotism. First one, I will teach them all to fight for France. I will teach them all to fight for France. The second one will be, you and Polly will live to see the day when there will not be a single English soldier on the soil of France. You and Polly will live to see the day when there will not be a single English soldier on the soil of France. Now see the B, question number B. Using the above points, frame a character sketch of Joan of Arc in your own words and write it in your notebook. Suggest an attractive title for the same. You can write, Joan, a strong country girl of 17 to 18 years, is brave and courageous and unafraid of anything. Joan, a strong country girl of 17 to 18 years, is brave and courageous and unafraid of anything. She is confident. She is confident. She is determined to go to Orleans. She is determined to go to Orleans. She is determined to go to Orleans. Orleans. And motivate the Dauphin. And motivate the Dauphin. Dauphin. To fight the English. E capital. To fight the English. And save Orleans. She is extremely patriotic and confidently says that she will teach the French soldiers to fight. She will teach the French soldiers to fight. And soon there will not be a single English soldier. And soon there will not be a single English soldier left on the soil of France. Left on the soil of France. See the next question. Question number 3. From the extract, find what the following are compared to and why so. First one is as easy as. Write the answer. As easy as chasing a cow out of the meadow. As easy as chasing a cow out of the meadow. This comparison is made because Joan was a country girl and had probably chased many cows out of the meadows. And cows can be driven away very easily. Now coming to the next one. As mad as. As mad as Joan. For Joan was planning to go to the Dauphin. As mad as Joan. For Joan was planning to go to the Dauphin. Who was frightened? Who was frightened? And motivate him to fight for Orleans. And motivate him to fight for Orleans. Now go to the next one. The Dauphin is in Chinon is like a rat in a corner. The Dauphin in Chinon is like a rat in a corner. For just like a cornered rat gives up, he too had given up and refused to fight to save Orleans. For just like a cornered rat gives up, for just like a cornered rat gives up, he too had given up. He too had given up and refused to fight to save Orleans. Coming to the next one. The enemy soldiers will be driven away like sheep. This comparison is made because sheep which are considered to be foolish animals can be manipulated easily. Joan of Arc is a bit of, see the next question. Joan of Arc is a bit of a miracle because she is courageous and confident. She motivated the Dauphin to fight for Orleans. Now coming to question number 4. First one. Joan wanted to meet Captain Square. Answer will be, take it down. Joan wanted Captain Square to give her a horse. Joan wanted Captain Square to give her a horse, an armor, ARMOUR, and some soldiers and sent her to meet the Dauphin. That was the reason she wanted to meet him. Coming to the next question. Joan did not ask for many soldiers from the Captain Square. Answer. Joan did not ask for many soldiers from the Captain Square because the Dauphin would give her all that she needed. See the next one. Polenge, Jack and Dick had offered to accompany Joan. Polenge, Jack and Dick felt there was something about Joan, and that she was was a bit of a miracle. She was a bit of a miracle. Her words had put fire into them. Her words had put fire into them. They also felt that it was their last chance. It was their last chance of saving Orleans. Hence, they offered to accompany her. See the next question. French soldiers were always beaten in war. Answer. The French soldiers were always trying to save their lives. The French soldiers were always trying to save their lives and would run away from the battlefield. Hence, they were always beaten in war. Captain Square Robert said, see the E1. Captain Square Robert said, I wash my hands off it. Answer. Captain Robert Square could not believe that Joan would be successful in her mission. Could not believe that Joan would be successful in her mission. And could not withstand her confidence. There was something special about Joan. However, he did not want to be held responsible for anything. Hence, he said, I wash my hands off it. Next one, using a dictionary, find the difference between the following pairs of phrases. Make sentences of your own with each of them. First one, cut in, meaning is interrupt. interrupt. Cut out, meaning is reduce or stop something. Be held by, meaning is before. Be held up. The meaning is delayed. Run away. The meaning is escape, go off. Run for. The meaning is to compete in an election. To compete in an election. Be known as. The meaning is to be called as. Be known for. The meaning is to be famous for. Go with. The meaning is suit each other. S-U-I-T. Suit each other. Go after. The meaning is follow. Put fire into. The meaning is inspire or motivate. Put fire out. The meaning is extinguish. Now you have to frame your own sentences. Just listen to me and you can write your own sentences afterwards. For the first one, cut in. You can write, the teacher asked the students not to cut in when she was teaching. For the second one, cut out, you can write, planting trees along the road will cut out the noise from vehicles. Be held by. For that you can write, the principal wanted the exams to be held by the end of the month. To be held up. For that you can write, the ambulance was held up in the traffic jam. You listen carefully, then you can write afterwards. On your own sentences. Run away. The watchman allowed the captured thief to run away. Run for. The lawyer wanted to run for the post of mayor. Next one. Be known as. The new manager wanted to be known as a good and kind person. Be known for. Nagpur is known for its oranges. Go with. These slippers do not go with this dress. Next one. Go after. You will not be happy if you go after money all the time. Next one. Put fire into. The principal's words put fire into the young students. Put fire out. The firemen put the fire out before it spread everywhere. Now see the next one. From an Indian history book or internet, find out information about Indian women queens who led battles. For example, Rani of Jhansi and Rani Karnavati of Mewat. Write 3 points of similarity and 3 points of contrast between any one of the above Indian queens and Joan of Arc. Write in your own words. Here you have to write 3 similarities and 3 contrasts after reading this. This is to be written in your own words. Now see the next question. Write a summary of the part of the script in the indirect speech in 15 to 20 lines. Do it in your notebook. So this also can be written in your notebook. You have to read the script from Joan, girl, good morning, captain, up to Joan, simply, Polly and Jack have promised to come with me from the textbook and write the summary. Now see question number 8a. Make the following statements affirmative. Affirmative means positive. Without change of meaning. You should not change the meaning. See the first question. They have given the negative statement. You are write it as a positive statement, affirmative. So the negative statement goes like this. I am not so sure now. So answer will be, write down the answer. I am rather unsure now. I am rather unsure now. The word negative word should not come in affirmative. Not should not come. but the meaning should not change. So you can use the word unsure. So I am rather unsure now. See the next one. Negative statement is he will not be able to stop them. So answer will be he will be unable to stop them. He will be unable to stop them. Next one is I don't remember. So answer will be I forget. I forget. Next one. I can do no more. So affirmative will be I can do only this much. I can do only this much. See the next sentence. Sir, do not anger her. The answer will be Sir, please refrain from angering her. Please refrain from angering her. Negative statement is I shall not want many soldiers. So answer will be I shall want only a few soldiers. I shall want only a few soldiers. See the next one. Fill in the gaps in the table. First one is done for you. Noun, verb, adjective and adverb. Under noun you have success, under verb succeed, under adjective successful, under adverb successfully. Similarly for the second one, see the second word under verb it is given inspire. So under noun it is inspiration. Right? Inspiration. Under adjective write inspirational. Inspirational. Under adverb put a dash because we don't have adverb for this. Now coming to third one. See the third word here, safe. Under adjective it is safe. So here it will become under noun safety. S-A-F-E-T-Y. Under verb put a dash. Under adjective it is safe. Under adverb it is safely. Safely. Now see the fourth one. Under noun it should be harm. Under verb also harm. Under adjective harmful or harmless. Harmful or harmless. Under adverb it will be harmfully or harmlessly. Harmfully or harmlessly. Now coming to the fifth one, under noun it is thought, under verb think. Under adjective thoughtful or thoughtless. Under adverb thoughtfully or thoughtlessly. See the next one. Under noun, it should be brightness. Under verb, brighten. Under adjective, bright. And adverb is given to you, brightly. Now see the next one, courage. Under verb you write, encourage. Under adjective, courageous. Under adverb, courageously. Now 8th one, haste, H-A-S-T-E, haste, under noun. Under verb, hasten, H-A-S-T-E-N. Under adjective, hasty, H-A-S-T-Y. And under adverb, hastily.